Hi guys, this is Little Z Rail here, or you can call me Little Z for short. I'm gonna be making a video talking about whiff punishing. Now, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube of talking about whiff punishing, so I'm gonna go over a little bit on what it is, and then I'm gonna show how I practice whiff punishing in practice mode. So first, on the character screen, I'm going to pick a character that I'm going to play with. So I'm going to first go with my main, which is Jin. And then when it comes to the dummy, I usually pick Kazumi. And then of course, for the stage, I go to Infinite Azure. You can either choose the first or the second one. I usually go with the first one. Okay, so now that we're in practice mode, what I do is I'll go to the settings, go under repeat action, and then I'm going to record Kazumi doing 1-1-2. So before I get into the whiff punishing exercise, whiff punishing, but what I mean by whiff punishing is you are punishing when your opponent whiffs. Now, what is a whiff? A whiff means that, let's say you're throwing out a move, like let's say a one jab, and as you see, it's hitting nothing. It's just hitting the air. But of course, if you hit your opponent, then it's not a whiff. So with whiff punishing, it's a very important tool and skill to have, because when you're in a real match, sometimes you might try to get your opponent to like whiff so that to see how they would react. Alright, so now this is how I'm going to start the exercise. So I usually try to keep a little bit of distance between me and Kazumi, and then I'm going to play it out. And what I'm going to do is try to move out of the range. The main focus here is to try to get Kazumi to whiff so that you can whiff punish her with either whichever tool that you want to use. So it could be like a launcher or maybe a long range punisher. So since I'm using Jin, I'm going to go with his can kicks, so down 3+4, and the dash electric wind hook fist. So I'm gonna demonstrate with the cans on how I can whiff punish. As you can see, while I'm doing this, it's like I'm testing the range of the cans to see what is the ideal range for her to whiff. So the ideal range for her to whiff and for me to be able to use the cans, it seems as if it's between range 1 to 2. And so now I'm gonna try to whiff punish with the dash electric with Jin. So let me just back up a little bit. Okay, not the combo I wanted. There we go. Oh, got hit there. So the dash electric is a little bit harder to execute. It does take some practice. As you can see, I'm still not perfect at it, but it's something that should be utilized, at least with Jin. So that's with Jin, and I'm gonna go over it with two more characters. So the second character I'm gonna use is Julia, because she's my secondary main character. And with Julia, when it comes to whiff punishing, I usually like to use her down forward 2-1 and her up forward 3-4. So let me go ahead and record Kazumi doing 1-1-2 again. Okay, so let me just back up a little bit. Start. Okay, so let me do it again with down forward 2-1. One more. Okay, and now I'm gonna do her hop kick. Okay. And then finally, I'm gonna go with Asuka because she's like my sub character. Okay, and with Asuka, I usually like to use her down 4-2 and of course her forward 2 as whiff punishment. So let me go ahead and record Kazumi yet again. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. So I'm gonna start with down 4-2. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try forward 2. A little bit. Okay, let me do it one more time. Oops, wrong move. Okay, and then I'm gonna do it one more time. If you can't do Korean backdash, it's okay. You can just backdash into sidestep. But Korean backdashing is a topic for another day. So that is the exercise that I do when I'm trying to practice whiff punishing with my characters. If you thought this was helpful, go ahead and leave a like. And if you like my content, you can also subscribe to me as well. I'll be uploading mostly my matches with some of my friends here in the Houston area, and I may consider doing more tutorials in the future. Alright, so take care guys. Z signing out.